Newshub can reveal a rise in the number of gang members who breached their home detention conditions and were discharged without further penalty.
The National Party says it justifies the need to make gang membership an aggravating factor at sentencing. But a criminal lawyer argues it could be evidence the system is working. Zane Small has the exclusive details.
The prized possession of a Comancheros gang member, this Harley Davidson was impounded by police on Friday. The day before, $2.1 million worth of assets and cash was forfeited from a senior mongrel mob member. Police say it shows they're successfully targeting organised crime. But the National Party feels gang members are getting an easy ride.
We need to have a robust discipline system. If you breach the conditions, there should be consequences.
Figures obtained by Newshub show the number of gang members sentenced to home detention has risen across multiple gangs, like Hells Angels, Rebels, King Cobras and Nomads. For New Zealand's two biggest gangs, Mongrel Mob and Black Power, there's been an increase since 2018, but it's come down a bit in the past few years. And it coincides with a rise in gang members who've breached their home detention conditions, but were discharged without further penalty. National says it's proof harsher punishments are needed.
Making being a gang member an aggravating factor in sentencing, which will see fewer of them on home detention.
They'd also impose a maximum sentence discount of 40%.
We have an independent judiciary for a reason, a politically independent judiciary for a reason, because actually it leads to fairer outcomes for everybody.
Criminal lawyer John Munro has represented gang members. He says home breaches can be minor, like walking too far from their premises.
The data could actually be telling us that the Department of Corrections are doing a really good job and being very rigorous as to even minor infractions with gang members.
Corrections has carried out internal reviews on specific offenders and their management on home detention. But the department refused to release the information to us over privacy concerns. So it's hard to know what's actually behind the rise in electronic monitoring breaches. But a new study of 200 prisoners suggests stable housing could be the key to successful reintegration of offenders.
Those who were in stable housing, only 7% were likely to be re-imprisoned within the space of the year. So you can, 7% versus 34%. So you can see that that's quite a substantial difference.
The difference between a fresh start or continuing a life of crime. Zane Small, Newshub.